descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Well, here we are again.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
And we haven't done a thing, so there we go. Right, a cup of coffee has been sought, which is here. And when we finished before, we just got back. As you can see, I am hungry and getting thirsty. So, bubble melon time. The wonder fruit. One. Nom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Nom. Nom. Cut. Plant. And that's about the process that will be going on a lot. Every time I'm a bit hungry, you'll see that. Right, now I'm going to get rid of a bit of water because I don't need that much. So I'm going to keep that just here for now. And then what we are going to do now is going back to Aurora, and we're going to explore around those wrecks because we want to get as much bits as we can off and available to us.
All systems online.
So let's speed off towards our destiny. In fact, I'm not going to bother with those caves. I remember they're there. I'm going to pick up this beacon because this beacon will come in handy. Well, alright, okay, fine. We'll do the beacons, but we'll have a look in the cave just to see if there's anything in here. Missed it. Damn, didn't do that right. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a bit of quartz. There's quartz here and a bit of cave sulfur. We might well need that a bit. So, what have you? But we'll pick the beacon up. Remember, it's by the very closest wreck. It's not far away. But I might need that beacon. So we will now continue on over here because we're going up towards Aurora and are going exploring. Exploring, yes. Ah, dee 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 dee. It's all very good. I hope the background game noise is good enough. I know hopefully my voice is going over it, but quite honestly, some of the music in this game is just outstanding and not to be missed. What we got here? Bits to explore. Whoop. What have we got here? Sea glide fragment. Oh well, that means we're going to get some more. What's that? Sample analyzer. We're not going to really need that. Nothing there. Nothing buried in that box. Oh, okay, it's a trash can. That might be interesting. It's all just for that's a fluid analyzer. That's no good.
Acquired.
Oh, a vending machine. Ah, now that's good because that actually gives us food. Not very much food, but it gives us.
Acquired.
Oh, beacon fragment. That's going to be more titanium. No, nothing else here. Where's the Seamoth? Here we go. It was just about to say oxygen. That's south, north, east. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So there's lots of scrap knocking around here. Well, I suppose it's not surprising, really, is it? But lots of table coral and all sorts of useful stuff. Now, this isn't, in a way, a bad place. Would have been, or wouldn't have been a bad place to set up a base. Fly through some of this. There's more scrap. There's more scrap here, and there's a fragment of something in there. Let's go and do that and see what that is. Sea glide. I don't need sea glide fragment. Thank you. Miss me, miss me. Nothing in there. He came out from underneath that. Is there anything under there? Doesn't look to be, but there's something there. That's a bit of something interesting. Oh, go away! Yeah, explode over there, that's right. A coffee vending machine. Oh, novel, but it does give you something. No. No more. Nothing more that I can't just sort of observe from the sea moth. There's another metal fragment there. This is an excellent resource for titanium, unsurprisingly. That looks like something that might be interesting. Let's scan that and see what... Oh no, it's not. It's just a locker. Well... Ow, bang my head. We're not going towards Aurora. It's that way. Let's make sure of that. Yeah, that'll do. There's this sort of massive debris field all around here, which of course is not, again, not surprising. But we're scanning for tech. Nothing in that box. Yes, if the habitat's on emergency power again. That's got a door which can't be opened. What does that look like? A little something buried in the sand there. Nothing to... Oh, I wonder. Do I think that's something that might be a piece of something? I think it might. So let's go and see if it is a piece of something. No, it isn't a piece of something. Nuts. So let's just keep on whizzing around and looking in various, poking around. That box hasn't got anything in. Oh, there's a door there. And it's open. Okay. Back. That way. Right, so there's some light on there. I haven't got a battery. Battery charger. That's a point. I can build a battery charger. Why haven't I built a battery charger? There's a good question. Why haven't I built a battery charger? Because copper. No, silver. Silver? Yeah, I don't have enough silver. I need to find some silver. So it's wiring kit. Yeah, wiring kit, which is silver, and battery charger, and copper itself. Yeah, so I need a bit of copper and a bit of silver. Why don't I do that? Because I need to. I don't know where I'm going to get silver from. Yeah, see. I need. What have I got battery powered at the moment in my inventory that is not using? Because I've run out of power in my torch. Torch has run out of power. I'm nearly out of charge on my scanner as well. So, okay, let's abandon this. Let's go and get some silver. We need silver. So that's north. That's not a sensible move. Let's just go west. Because there's some depth here that we can go down to find sandstone. If we find sandstone, what's that then? Bioreactor. A bioreactor fragment. I think. Oh yeah, we'd already got it. I wish something would give me silver and some quartz. Ow! Oh. Limestone. Further down. Oh, there's another wreck here. Have we explored this wreck? Bit of wreck.
Passing 100 meters.
Is that
oxygen efficiency decreased.
Sea moth fragment? Well, I've got sea moth. Hello. So I don't need that, but it does look like I might want to explore.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, thank you, darling. Oh, there's a sand shark. That's a piece of something. That's a piece. Sea moth. Okay. Go away, go away. Go away. Oh look, it's a forklift truck. That might be interesting though. The scanner room fragment. Bioreactor fragment. No, I don't want to be eaten, thank you. Continue on looking for some sandstone. Is that a sandstone chunk? Yes, it is. Pray for silver. Pray for silver. Lead. Okay. But we're obviously at the right depth now for sandstone. Oh, we want copper as well, don't we? Come in this bit. Yes, we got a piece of copper. Lovely. So that's good. Because we got to make wiring. Oh, sandstone. There we go. Silver! Yay! And copper again. Did that give us the...
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, darling. 2 bits of silver. Yep, right. So off we go. Back to the habitat. Over there. I can go back to the habitat now and stop my rumbling tummy. Time for some marble melon. I mean, I have got oh no, I haven't got any people with me. Cured peeper. Not to worry. So we're getting there. Slowly, slowly. This is not a quick game. This isn't a game that you play and it's all sort of done and dusted in a few hours. This is very likely to be something like 60 or 80 episodes long. This thing depends on how much how much progress you suddenly make. Sometimes you can make a lot of progress in a go. Sometimes you can't. Right. So coming up to what should be our base, and here it is. So we'll throw this on charge. And
Welcome aboard, Captain.
good. Very nice of you to welcome me on board. And I'll just have myself some grub. Oh, my inventory is full. Oh, lovely. Right, yes, so I've got to make room in my inventory. Right, so we wanted some wire, didn't we? We wanted some copper wire. Right. Let's have a quick look at my inventory. I've got a lot of copper, haven't I? Copper, silver. I wanted a wiring kit, didn't I? Wiring kit. What was it I was making? Can you remember now? I've forgotten now. Battery charger. There we are. We've got everything. Right. So, interior modules. So we can now get our thingy out, and let's just stick a battery charger up on the wall. Battery charger.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Now we can access our torch. We can access our torch and take the battery out. In that's got 76, that's okay. That's 68, that doesn't have, but that needs to be recharged as well. So what we do is put our 2 batteries in there, and off we go, and we go and get some. Go and get some food. Eat that, and that'll shut her up.
Stabilizing.
Yeah, and then you eat 3, plant 1. Job done. In here, we will now put. Oh, we got a lot of water, haven't we, in there? But that's going to be the titanium locker. And that one. Put another locker up on the wall. Put that up next to it. Like that. call that titanium. And then we'll call this one copper. And in there we will put, we haven't got any copper to put in there, but basically we're going to create lots of these all the way around. We'll be able to hang them on here on the reinforced wall. The only reason I couldn't make that reinforced is because I've already built something on here. There we go. We've created a lot of space. This purple thing I need to put away. I don't need to carry that with me. So we might as well just, why don't we just for now create a general locker. Just because, you know, just as a general locker. Just put that. Put that in there, and that's just stuff. So that's sort of anything goes in there. So we'll take the water out of there because water is anything but titanium. And we'll put that all in there. We'll carry 2 with us, right? So we've always got water. Actually, I might as well stock my body up. 1, 2, 3. Plant. Oh, let's see. Hang on, nom. So that does a pretty good job of restoring me, you see. I think we might well put a 3rd pot down. But for now, that is good enough. So we don't need to worry about the Rex that's in. What can this see? Okay, so I've created data boxes. Sandstone chunks. Yes, I want those. I really want the vehicle modification. Actually, does it, Rick? Metal salvage. Data box. I tell you what, let's look for data boxes because let it scan around for data. It takes a little while for that. But data boxes basically is where you get all the nice stuff in a hurry. We'll launch.
All systems online.
We'll launch and go off back to. I tell you what, there's no point going off yet, is there? I need batteries. Put them on charge, and as you can see, I'm sort of leaking. I need to repair myself. So I think it would be a good idea to repair this. I don't know what you think, but I think repairing the CMOF, it's only 52% steaming gently, is always good to have that one. How are the batteries doing? They're a little bit low at the moment. So let's wait for the batteries to charge, and then we'll see where we've got to here. Okay, so we've only got one data box where that one is. Right on the edge, that's one of my cameras. Let's go and look at them. So okay, there's a data box behind there. Ah, right, yes. So we need to come in here and open through there. Open that door. So this is one to come back to. What's happened to my ball here? It's probably being played with. This was at a wreck. This was going to do something, wasn't it? This was marking a wreck. Okay, so they're both marking wrecks. Right. So we've got to go there, and we want to go there because that's marking something in that wreck. But that's got a data box in it, and that's an important one to go to, but I really can't do anything until my battery is charged. Getting there, 84%. Well, what's that? The hand scanner. That doesn't use too much. So I'll tell you what, we'll unequip those two. We'll go on to that. We'll put the highest charge battery in it. Then we'll go on to that, and we'll put that in. Okay, so the kit's working. They're not fully charged yet. That will do. Will do for now.
Welcome aboard. Cam systems online.
Cameras, where are they located? I need to turn them on. Not worried about that for the minute. So there's cameras, where are they? One's there. That was camera 1. Camera 2, that's the one we're going to look at, yes. Somebody sounds like they've got a grumbly tummy. Hello, Reefback. That was this one, wasn't it? So this is down here, and this is pointing at... This is pointing the way at something. Oh yes, so it's inside somewhere. It's got inside, isn't it? It's got inside through there. Oh shush. Got to open that door. That's it. And go in here. Oh, we've got to cut the door open. We haven't got the cutter. I remember now. Okay, so that's why I've left the camera there. So there's nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about that at the moment. There's nothing we can do about that. That data box is behind a door that we need to cut open. That just looks like a fragment. Let's check.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Oh, it's just metal
decreased.
Metal salvage, so I'm not bothered with that. Okay. Okay. Northeastern, okay. Heading off towards Aurora for more round the wreck reconnaissance. Yeah, see the habitat's now run out of power. The scanner room takes up quite a bit of energy, but I'm not in a position at the moment really to do anything about all that. Smack into a few fish. Still doing good, yep. this? Bioreactor, we've got that. Metal salvage. I'm not interested in just picking up stuff I've already got. We can always come back to this when, you know, to turn it into scan that nuclear waste disposal. This suggests that somewhere around here will be the components of a nuclear reactor. So we stumbled across something quite useful here. Metal salvage. Scanner room fragment, don't need that. Nothing in there. Nothing in there, okay, fine. The sun's coming up, so the habitat's starting, the solar panel's starting to work. Yeah, you see, they're no good to us at the moment. East. Head east. Always east. Towards Aurora. We'll have fun on Aurora. Oh, I know my way around there and what to do with that. Small metal fragment. I think that is just metal salvage, yeah. There's another trash can. See, there's nothing in here that we can find of any use, because that's just a tube. And so that was just a bit of the air conditioning system. That's a fragment of something. And of course we're looking for fragments of things. Seamoth fragment. We're not looking for a seamoth fragment. Oh, the forklift truck. Okay, that's where we are, is it? Okay, where we saw this forklift. That's another bit of Seamoth. I can tell that's the bit which I'm sat behind now, looking out of. But let's continue east. That should be that way. We should see Aurora. See our wreck. There. Yep. No. Keep going that way. We're at the mushroom forest. This is more mushroom forest. This is the must be the northern mushroom forest. You can always check where you are. If we press F1, it tells you where your biome is, and we're in mushroom forest. To the northern one, because we're at positive X and positive Y. So yeah, okay, fine. But we don't have to worry about that at the moment. We're not really looking for mushroomy forest stuff as yet. Metal salvage. More metal salvage. We won't good stuff, please. We want scannable stuff. Oh, here is good stuff. It's a box. That's going to have something in: battery, health kit, water. Water. There we are. But one always needs water. There's no problem with just having water. So there's the bit of Aurora that we're going to go on to. Now, hopefully we'll find all the nice bits and pieces. Ah! Oh, look! Sandstone chunk. We'll plonk that. Bit of lead. Okay. And another sandstone chunk. Silver! Oh yes, we like silver!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Some nice radioactive salt there. Oh yeah, we want to see if we can get copper. Titanium. Oh well, I'll take it. It shouldn't be. How? Oh, we've got plenty of space. So let's continue to have a little look around here. And away we go. See, the stalker's playing with the metal. And this is not really getting a lot here for us. That's just metal scrap. It's no good. That's not going to help us. If there's anything under here.
Platform readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Oh dear. Oh well, it can have devastating effect as far as I'm
Passing
concerned.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It'll just have to have devastating effect because I'm not going to be ready within the appropriate time to solve the problem. I'll drink that. I'm feeling better now. There we go. You can imagine trying to explore this lot now without that's what we can do with. Go away. Go away, stalkers, thank you. Now, propulsion cannon fragment. Yep. Done it! Oh, I've got it!
New blueprint acquired.
That's fine. Oh, and a bit of sandstone there, so we'll open that. Because it might... okay. Let's say it might just contain a diamond. And a diamond is not a bad thing. Ow! Whew. Ah. Made me jump. Boof! Cure my health. Oh, we're going down 780 meters down. Well, that's a deep bit, isn't it? Oh, we're not going to go down there. Too far. This is some deep area here. Looking down. There's big boring coming from down there. Doesn't sound very friendly, does it? Oh my giddy arm, what's that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my giddy arm. Oh, sorry about the language there. That is a Reaper. And he is something we do not want to tangle with. Okay? We don't want to tangle with him at all.
30 seconds.
That was... Oh shit! Get out of here! Pedal, 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 pedal! Quick, 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 quick! Oh, no! That is something seriously bad! We really don't want to deal with that. Oh, that would kill me instantly and certainly break my seam off. Because he's got like big hands or two tentacles in front of you go like that, and it just grasps the this thing and squashes it, and it's good night Vienna, I tell you. Phew, that was you'd think having played this game I'd have been kind of used to all this, but no. No, not a bit of it. It still scares the bejeebers out of me at times. Mushroom forest. I like mushroom forest. It's nice around here. Everything's calmer and... What's that? A bit of Cyclops hull fragment. Excellent. So of the Cyclops we have got, that's a third of its hull. Where are we on the Cyclops, by the way? It will have its own little section. So we've got a bit of hull, we've got a bit of bridge, and there's also an engine component which we've got to get. It'll all be around, sort of, most of it will be around here. That's it, just break my damn boat, won't you? You're only a soft fishy, you shouldn't break my boat. Yep, something there. Bridge fragment. That's 2 or 3 on the bridge. Yep, excellent. It's daylight, we don't need the headlights on. Just need to. Need to look carefully. Actually, it's becoming night now, isn't it? Tell you what, it'll get dark quickly round here, doesn't it? I'm gonna have a rumbly tummy in a minute. I can tell. Because 25, yes, I'm going to have a rumbly tummy. Ah, look, that's nice. We want that. That's a bit of Cyclops hull. So we've got that and that. We're only ever going to want the Cyclops engines. Anyway, getting the Cyclops is going to be wonderful, because what we got there, that looks familiar, but there's a hatch. Bridge fragment. We've done the Cyclops bridge. Right, so the bridge is done, and so 1/3 of the Cyclops is now done. So we should find the other bit of hull around here. but we won't find the engines. You won't find it all in one place. I know you won't find all of the Cyclops in one place. And look what we've found. So,
New blueprint acquired.
what we need is an engine now, but we won't get that here. We won't get that here, so we might as well not bother. Let's go back up towards the
Calorie intake recommended.
there was my tummy rumbling. I said it was going to rumble soon. So we're going. Oh, lead. Right, okay. We're going to start doing some
Welcome
more.
aboard, Captain.
We're doing some more organisation. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I hit. Banged my head, I think. Right, back to base. Nearly a kilometre away. So we go rushing back to base and get this all sorted. Well, seems the stream's all working okay. I didn't finish my coffee. Hi reefbacks. Nice to have there. Nice to have some gentle creatures in the game. There are some cuttlefish in the game. I've not found a cuttlefish in my last playthrough, but I found out there are cuttlefish. So I've got to sort of look out for cuttlefish. And in the last playthrough there were a few areas I didn't explore at all, and I didn't need to. But I think this time I will. As part of this playthrough, I'm going to explore every area. That's going to be quite. There's some nasty. God, there's the guy with the big bum, farty bum. Well, he puts out gassy bottom. He is, because he puts out some noxious gas in those balls. You can catch them and use them in torpedoes. But actually that's not that useful. So let's go in here. Let's see where we're at.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so the power's going down in here. But let me get my food, because hungry. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Vital signs
I've
stabilizing.
lost a seed because
Warning, emergency power only.
right now, because we're on emergency power, I'm now using my own oxygen. Let's nom those. Let's pick that one up. Use the planter. Let's put those down. Put that on. And did I pick up any titanium, by the way? No, not enough. One piece of titanium. For make another pot plant. In fact, what we'll do is just put it there. Oh, great. What did you stop for? No titanium.
Oxygen. Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline. All systems online.
Right, now I can go back in here and finish the job I was doing. Need a bit of titanium. Right, now. Right, so I've got that. I will use... I'll pick up some marble melons. There'll be a... I'll use two to replant everything. When that one comes to fruition, I'll eat one and use the two of them to replant those two, and then that's fine. Right, as of now, I need to go back into my Seamoth and that's that. Right. So let's, while we're waiting for the sun to come up. So we've got that. Now all we're going to need is the engine. We'll find those at some point. They're not that far away. What else are we chasing down? What else have we got? Propulsion cannon, okay. Wiring kit, battery and titanium. Right, okay.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, so that's going to back on, but it's something we can't really rely on at the moment. Have we got copper to make batteries? Obviously not, because I've packed up the waterproof locker. So drop. So the copper's empty. Oh, we've got a bit of titanium in that, and we've got a full up titanium in that. Alright, so we've got plenty of titanium. Copper we haven't got, because copper we need for battery. See, battery wants a copper. And we haven't got any copper on us. We've got lead, and we've got silver. So actually what we can do now is to go and we'll take a bit of this we'll take a bit of this titanium here and we'll pack up the waterproof locker. We'll open that and we'll take a bit of titanium from here. We can put that all in our
oxygen.
We can put that all in our habitat and take it from there. We'll put it in our storage that we've got. Create some more storage for stuff. And right, why don't I, while I'm messing around in here, undo the battery and put that battery into... Oh, of course, I can't do that until I have created some space in my inventory. Right, another storage box. Right, so copper. We'll call that for quartz. Quartz crystals, which we put one in. We're going to make this wall. See, basically, that those two things come from limestone. This we just pick up. We'll put another box on here, and we'll call that. So these are sandstones. So this could be gold. Silver. Lead. Is there room for one on the end there? No, there isn't. So it'll have to be on there. And then there are shale items, and that is, but which we'll come up to. We won't worry about those at the moment. What's in stuff? Water and, oh, the purple tablet, okay. They're coming along nicely. So what have we got left over? Just a couple of bits of titanium, a couple of bits of silver. No copper, quartz, gold. So while everything's cooking here, now I can put the battery in my lamp. I think it's daylight outside, so I'm not going to do any I said exchange power source. Have I got a battery in here then? Yes, there's a battery. Right. So you're being charged up. You've got a battery in. You haven't got a battery in because you're empty. What state is charged you? 56%. I need you. So let's take that. That's away. Habitat builder. I'm not going to need you for the minute. So I'm going to drop your battery off, and you can go in there. Right. So come off. Right. Okay. Let's go and find some. Let's go and find some metals.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Specifically coppers and stuff like that. Copper would be nice. I don't mind extra titanium. Always do. There we are, that's a bit of copper. So we just whiz around here looking for. You know, this is part of this game. It's you know, one could say it's actually quite boring because this is what you're doing, is going around and just getting stuff so that you can improve your lot. That's what you've got to do. But as you can see, the sea moth is one of the first things that you get, which really makes life an awful lot easier. It does. It makes life a whole lot easier. Till I can get some various more blueprints, which will happen, because there's additional capacity oxygen tanks. Eventually, you can get an oxygen tank that will take you to almost 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes worth of oxygen. So what's in there? What's in there? That looks like might be interesting. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Oh, I've already done that. Now that's the thing that's floating on the surface. No, so I want vehicle modification station. That's probably going to come in a fragment of, or maybe in a data chip. I can't remember. You know, when you've only played it through once or twice. Oh, I've played a couple of bits. Played in the freedom mode, which means that you don't have to worry about food and drink. But actually, I found that just a little bit boring, you know. Did I have my beacon on me? Yes, I do. Good. Because somewhere there was a thermal vent, and that was something I wanted to exploit if possible. Somewhere there was a thermal vent which we popped across, which was in these sort of shallows, but we're just on the edge of the grassy plain. Does it say grassy kelp forest? We're on the edge of the kelp forest, so it wasn't here. It was in the safe shallows. There's a thermal vent. I would like to just find and mark it, because quite honestly I really would like to use thermal power, and I think this is it here. Here it is. Right, so as you can see, the water temperature, if you look down the bottom right of the screen, it says 40 degrees, so this is ideal to have a thermal plant, and we're sort of not too far away to set up. Okay, it's by this wreck, which is our closest wreck, or nearly our closest wreck, but it's not too bad to get. Whoop. Now I've smacked into them, do they stay there? I can pick them up if I've hit them. Smack them, but no, it doesn't seem that way. Anything down here? Silver, gold, got a bit of copper here. Okay. Ow! Oh, stupid man. I just hit myself. Just hit myself with the thing. Now, is there anything I want desperately to make at the moment? In tools wise, yes, I want a laser cutter, but it's diamond and I've got no diamonds. Propulsion cannon, wiring kit, 2 silver, battery, 2 copper, or copper and 2 shrooms. So let's shrooms, where are they? They're upper level. I'm a bit too deep for shroom. And there's some shrooms. So let's go and have a couple of those. One. Thank you. So that will make a battery. Battery, please. I need a wiring kit and a battery, which should now allow us to make tools. Repulsion. Repulsion cannon. No, propulsion cannon. Oh, now this is a very good piece of kit. Now all we want is the laser cutter, and we're well away. One thing we haven't found yet is the stasis cannon. But when we do, that would be good. So all we want is some diamonds. The range thing for the scanner room, that was magnetite, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't go. I suppose we could. Let's go and see if we can find a bit fairly.
All systems online.
Fairly good. Now. Oh, wrong one. To do that, we want to put one of these stranded near a cave system under attack. I think it was that one. I think it was that one. So this should help us. Well, we can go down part of the way into that cave, and then I should be able to get... if I can find a couple of lumps of magnetite, that would just be divine. So we've got hope. So here we go. Into a totally alien environment. We'll turn on our light. See, we won't be able to get much below roof level. Here. See, we're at 167 meters. And we creep down. That's it. That's as far as I can go. There's a couple of knobs there.
Passing 100 meters.
Let's see if
Oxygen
that
efficiency
is going
decreased.
to be...
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of
Diamond.
unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
It's because I've got diamond. It's suddenly gone, oh, lovely. We'll nick that from you. Okay, there's something there. Now, it was something I wanted diamond for, wasn't there? Remember? It was that. Laser cutter. Because once we get the laser cutter, we're away at doing something. Oh, it's a preview. Lithium, that didn't work out too well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Have I still got my sea moth or sea glide on me? Oh, there's not a lot of charge in that, is there? I need to charge that propeller, that thing up, because that will make life a bit easier. There's nothing in view here. Oh well, we can move along a little bit. Hang on a minute. Before I go anywhere. Beacon there. Way out. That's definitely something we need to worry about. I haven't got that long to fiddle about in here because I've not got much in the way of food on board. But let's keep an eye out for. Come down a tiny bit. Looks to be some more knobs down there of something. Yep.
Passing 200 meters.
Let's go and see.
Oxygen
What have
efficiency
we got
greatly
here?
decreased.
Yes! Magnetite. That's the one. Diamond. 2. Let's scan that because that's scannable. Lovely. Let's get back in our craft because
30 seconds.
that's all the time we've got available to us. Magnetite. Now we can. We've got a bit of magnetite. So with a bit of magnetite, it will allow us to do that. Good. And with the 2 diamonds, we can now do that. Hallelujah. Let us leave. Because I just haven't got the depth to explore the rest of this cave and hoover it out. So let's pick my beacon up. I know where it is, so I don't need to keep the beacon here. And once we get in, you know, part of the story is in here. So if you've not done the story, then I'm not going to preempt it. We're getting up towards the reef backs. Oh, inventory's full. Alright, okay. Where's it gone? Where's my craft gone? Oh, there you are. Inventory's full. So, as the inventory's full, let us back to our base. So, set about making stuff. It's getting dark. Blueprints of stuff. Thermal plant. What was that? Oh, needed 2 magnetites. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to get my laser. I'm going to get do what I need to do, which is to start increasing the scanner range of my habitat. The trouble is, I've run out of juice in here. So I'm not going to, I'm going to keep this, I'm not going in. I'm going to leave that down there. I don't need to go in because it's, what have you, but see, it's nearly dead. But, right, okay. Let's go and, let's do the marble melon thing. So, I can't do anything with that either. What was that? What a... Right. Look at my thing. What am I going to make? What am I going to make? I'm going to make a scanner upgrade. Scanner room upgrade. Have I got everything on me to do it? Yes, I have. Go and make that here and create the necessary space. I've got it. I'm going to put it in the machine like that. Done. Right, so now my scanner room will go out further. In fact, I'm going to turn my scanner room off for the minute. That's fine, you can go off. I've now got some space. I can't take a marble. Gold, right? Let's put the gold away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Locker. So we've got that.
Seek fluid intake.
Diamond. 1, 2. Right. So I'm going to cut marble melon. Use planter. Plant marble melon. Cut marble melon. Pick up marble melon. Use planter. Plant. Add nom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
1 nom. 1 nom. 1 nom. Cut. Plant. Right, that's it. So now I'm pretty good. So we've done the scanner room upgrade because we used our single piece of magnetite that we picked up to do that. So let's carry on putting stuff away. Silver, lithium. Okay, so that comes from these no power. Right, okay. Give me battery. Oh no, batteries are in the thing, so battery. Put a battery in, please. Good. Don't want that. Put a battery in, thank you. Right, okay. Get the Sea Glide, put it in there, because that's position 1 stuff. Put the torch in position 4, in position 5. Right, so that's got 100%, that's got 100%, this has only got 15%. But make that there, replace the battery, drop it out. Thank you. The charger, take the battery and charge it, please. So, and I don't need that, so put it away. Right, where were we? Making things. So we wanted to think about... We've made the repulsion cannon. We've got that for ourselves, haven't we? Yes, we've got that. That's very useful, that. The grav trap, maybe it's not so useful. We've got a waterproof locker. So I tell you what, let's just kind of stick that down here. Because, oh look, that's nice. We've got to put somebody's put that out for us. It says titanium, so I think there's been a little chappie come round, a stalker come round and drop that round. We'll make that into titanium. What can we make here? Oh, yeah, of course. Equipment. Standard O2. High capacity O2. So we got silver and glass. Glass comes from quartz. We've got a lot. We've got to go and get the rest of our
Welcome aboard,
stuff
Captain.
from the boat, because I'm sure we had some quartz in here from our life raft. This really should just in here. I think we shouldn't need it. Hello, radio message. No, there was a radio message.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay. I think we're going to need more glass for that item, which I was looking at. What was the item I was looking at? Do you remember? Senior moment me has forgotten. Oh dear. Oh, it gets so bad, doesn't it? What was it I was looking for? Can you remember? Something nice. It was something useful. We're going to need, that's always useful, Pathfinder tool. Displays discs which help you find your way out. That's actually very useful piece of kit, that. See, we want modification station, we haven't got that either. I want that, don't I? So more magnetite. Gosh, dear oh dear. It's dreadful being old, you know. Forget. And you know, this game is like that. You get, oh, I need to do this, and then, oh no, I better do that, and then, oh well, and you swing around all over the place because something detract or what have you. There was something that needed glass, and I can't remember what it was. You know, you're telling me. But that's the way of it. Laser cutter, there we are, that's what it was. So I wanted sulfur, and I was doing a battery. So battery is shrooms and copper. Cave sulfur. I thought I had some of that, but I must have used it. But we'll soon find another little bit of it. cruise around it. Cave sulfur, shrooms, which are easy enough, they're everywhere. Just remember battery. That's right, I want the laser cutter. Quartz, so we'll get some quartz while we're here, because it's always nice to have a bit of quartz. Oh god, you got me, you little sod. Right, so there's my cave sulfur that I need. 2 shrooms to make a battery. Well, as cave sulfur, battery is 2 shrooms and a bit of copper, which I've got. Oh dear, my tummy's rum. I thought that was my tummy, it isn't. So it's the battery. Okay, so a diamond. Right, okay. We're good to go. Good to go, because then we can go over to camera 1 or camera 2. Camera 2. And when we get to camera 2, we can cut open the door. So we're off there next. And we go and see what's behind the door. Ah, high capacity O2 tank. That was the other thing I saw. No, can't use that at the moment. I got shrooms, need a piece of copper. Because I haven't got copper on me. Did I make a hole for quartz? Yes, I did. I made a hole for lead. So, get rid of the lead. Right, so, the copper. Piece of copper. No copper! Oh, nuts! I thought I got copper. Bumholes. This means we're going to look for copper.
All systems online.
Keep your eyes peeled for a limestone chunk. There's a bit in there. Fingers crossed it's got copper in it. Yes. Oh god, that was handy. Battery. Oh, right, so finish with that. Let's go and get those 2 diamonds. Tools, laser cutter. Go. Divine. How's my battery charging doing? 97%. Nearly there. 1. Replace battery. Go. Don't need it. Let us go and cut the door open. Oh, yes.
All
So thinking
systems online.
high capacity air tank. So let's see. What did we need? Standard O2 glass. We got it. We got it. So I need that. Believe me, I need it. I really do, because that will give me significantly more air. Let me unequip my O2 tank. Let's go. Was the quartz on me? How much? 2 glass. 2 glass. 4 quartz. Which I just happen to have 4 bits of quartz. Isn't that amazing? God for that. We've got to make glass 1. 2. Right. Now. Silver ore. I thought I had silver ore on me. Obviously not. Here we go. Bit of silver, thank you. Still gonna need more of that, but we'll find it in time. Now we can have a high capacity O2 tank. Now, remember it was 75 seconds? Look at that, 135. Now at least we've got some decent amount of time. We've got basically 2 minutes.
Welcome aboard, all systems online.
2 minutes of time, which is really, really useful. Really useful. Right, so inside here. There. We might as well just come in from this side. So let's now prepare. I don't need that, so I'm going to put my brand new laser cutter in that hole there. Now I can go through that door or the other way from the camera. I'll go through here because easier.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's cut this door open. Now another thing that we'll end up getting is a rebreather, which will be it's another way of extending our time, especially below 100 meters. Open the door, right? Okay. 4. There we are. That's what we want. Oh, we've been in here. Why? Ah, there's the door we need to open. Keep an eye on our time. 68. This was the one that we needed to be. We came in from the other way and remember seeing 2 doors. So this is the wreck for us to get into here. 4. Laser cutter fragment. Mobile vehicle bay fragment.
30 seconds.
Open the data box. What have we got? Lightweight, high capacity tank. That's excellent.
Acquired.
Let's go out. Out the door.
Oxygen.
No. Right, here we go. Into there. Right. Load up the tank. We're off and in we go again. 4. So we can see. Right, I want to just spin around in here because there'll be other good stuff. Battery charge. Well, we'll get the titanium for it. We'll get the titanium for all of this. Because, you know, I mean, I don't know why they give you the fragment for there in here, because quite honestly, it's ridiculous. You know, you've got to cut your way into that room anyway to get it, but hey ho, nothing in there. I think we've pillaged this wreck. We pillaged that wreck as best we can now. Okay, now the other camera was looking at a wreck, wasn't it, with a door? Ah, right, so rumbly tummy time. So we'll deal with the rumbly tummy. Oh, was that a bit disappointing what we got there? Didn't get what I was hoping. Oh, I've used planter. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's nom those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Use planter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there I am, pretty well full up. And there's a spare debris. So we're going to need to dump the lithium. We've got quite a bit of water now. Let's drop that off. Let's go and find out what the other. What's at the other? Ooh. We've got the scanner room upgrade going, haven't we? Fragment. Yes, go and find fragments. Fragments are good. Fragments are what give us stuff.
All systems online.
Right, so let us investigate this camera. This is hovering by a wreck with something to do. Okay, this isn't a cut it open job. This is the doors open already. So, 4 for the torch. Can't go into there. Oh, yes, we opened that, and there was. There's something in there. Stasis rifle. What am I doing? Go down. What's happening? What's happening here? What's going on in there? Quick look, what have we got going on here now? Stasis rifle fragment. There's an interesting thing. You fire and it holds something perfectly still for a short while, which is kind of useful because you can stop things from attacking you, which in a way is quite useful. I just wanted to see if there was anything else in here. There appears not to be. nothing in there. See, normally I'd expect to find the other bit of stasis rifle around here. There's a fragment in there. "45 seconds left." No, we'll come across that somewhere else, I guess.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I just bruised myself. Yeah, that's the way out the back end, and there's just nothing there. Oh dear, what a shame. Ah, limestone chunks. Here we go. Go and grab those. A bit of copper, good. Oh, a bit more. No, can't see anything, so here we go. Well, it's 2 hours worth of... Did we make much progress? Well, an hour and 40 minutes. Have we made much progress? Not sure. I think one could argue that we haven't really in an hour and a quarter. But then, nature of the game, really. But I don't need to keep the camera there. I can now go and start looking for fragments because I've been able to get that to do that. And that's very, very good. Still want to get... so here's fragments. And it hasn't really found any as yet. Okay, let's bring the cameras back to base because we don't need them where they are. They can come back to base now. They can come back home. These cameras have only a range away from base of about 400. There we are. So that's stuck that on the side. So we don't need to go in there because we've been in here now. And we've taken all this apart. There's nothing in there. We went through there. And there's nothing in there because that just leads straight to the outside world there. That's a bit of a shame, but there we go. Well, let's bring this home. Yeah, so about 400. It's about 400 meter range round the. About 300, 340 meters or so, the image quality starts to degrade. 400 meters, you're getting towards maximum, and you really can't see very much. Just in the center, the clarity on the edges disappears, and then it just goes to worse. It gets worse and worse. let's just line up with the centre of the hole, and that's it. So that's now docked our 2 cameras back on here. So it's scanning for fragments, but it's not found any as yet. Fair enough. What's next on our list of things to do? It'd be nice to find the rest of the stasis, but we're now actually in a position to go to Aurora and take that on. And I've got 15 minutes to do it in. Yeah, I certainly should be able to do most of this. It'll be the first of many trips of the several trips to Aurora, because Aurora's quite interesting to well, there's I probably haven't got enough inventory space to take up. Of course I have. I've got plenty of space. But when we land, you're going to see some crab things, and they are. Now you'll see where the repulsion gun that I've got is going to come in really handy with those. It really makes life so much easier. It's a great offense, weapon. Oh, there's Life Pod 4. Now we should come across Life Pod 4 on our way to Aurora, because it's sort of around here. Because actually, if we, oh, what did I do that for? What did I do that for? What did I get out of my craft for? Just go on here, get into there. Data downloads, codes and clues. LifePod 4 transmission data. You see, that's the picture it sent. So, blueprints, what's it talking? Vehicles, Cyclops. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Equipment, stasis rifle. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, what have we got? New blueprint acquired. I'll come back to that. So, what was I saying? We should find LifePod 4 around. Not here yet. We're a little bit. We'll find it any minute now. Because when you look at that, that's the sort of picture we're seeing. But I am diverging from the task at hand, which is to go and let's go into Aurora. How is the status charge in my repair tool? 72%, that's good. Okay. No. There. Okay. Put that in. There we are. Okay, where are you? Yeah. Bye. Bye. Yeah, don't you just love it? Bye. Right, I've got to get... Bye. I need to get rid of that. And get that. And get rid of that. There. And get rid of that. And get rid of that. Thank you. Right, so we don't need that tool anymore. We've got a fire down here to deal with now. We are going to need the torch, so what we'll do is we'll move the torch into there, and we'll swap over. Yeah, we're going to need our cutter actually. We won't really need that, so we'll put the torch into one. No, put the torch into one. We are going to need that. And we're going to be putting this fire out here. Right, okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
6483. Come down here. 6. No, back. 6 4 4 8 8 8 3. Stop bouncing around. Open the door. Open the locker. Take the water. Take the PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
How's my oxygen? 72 seconds. Right, okay.
New blueprint acquired. Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
That's nice, isn't it? Right, so let's go in here. It's another way through. Let's just recharge my air. Okay, that's good. Okay, what are we going to have to do here? Right, so let's cut the hole. What we haven't got, the reason we got to come back here is because what we don't have is some codes to get into various rooms. So we will have to stay here. But I know my way around in here now, so I know where to go. Look for another torch. There's the torch, which we don't need to pick up, and now we can just come through here, up here, and go up here. Now we can go up there, but for the minute I'm not going to.
Picking up a faint black box signature, originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
The repair tool, which can go and place the fire extinguisher. 5. Use repair tool. I know I've got. Oh, use repair tool. I said repair tool. platform. Another radio message. Right, okay. Open the door. Oh, it's far, but we can get around that one. A battery, that's rather handy. Another battery, always handy. Now I know there's a PDA here, look, see, and the first aid kit we take, and we do that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Put that in there. We've still got plenty of oxygen, so we're not worried at the moment. But the thing we're going to do now is we're going to, what I'm intending to do in this little bit is to fix the nuclear reactor. Which is the
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies. The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Okay.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. New blueprint acquired. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Right, so we can see there's breach there. We'll have to go down and fix that one. But there's there are little bastards in here that are going to be rather nasty. And
containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I've got myself ready to deal with them.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There we are. That's the little nasty, they're nasty little bitey things. So let's just get out of their way and have a little look at where some more containment breaches are over there. And we'll do the scanny thing later.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
A couple over here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Bastard thing.
Seek fluid in Atlantic.
So we're getting there,
Containment breach repaired.
So we've got 3 more
Further
holes.
breaches detected.
3 more holes to do. So you look for all the spurty bits. Here we are. There's one there. Oxygen. So we'll do this one. Go and fill our oxygen
Containment
tank.
breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's one here.
Containment breach repaired.
We've got
Further
one more to
breaches
do.
detected.
There it is.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Way out of here, over there. Need another drink. Right. Now what that means is that we've didn't we cure it all?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Didn't we cure this all? I thought we cured it all. Yeah, we did. So because the radiation, we've fixed the breach, now that will mean that the radiation levels will decrease, and so the need for a radiation suit will disappear, which is excellent news. Right, so we might as well go in here and get any stuff that we need in here. What we'll do now is change that over to there, because we don't need the knife to hand anymore, but there's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
La 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 la.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay, well I tell you what, we're just coming up to this point, so I'm going to leave the stream here. We're on Aurora and we're going to do various bits of scanning. We've solved a lot of stuff and I'm going to leave it here. So what we'll do is we'll hit save. I can see I'm doing that, and that's it for now. We're going to come back to this at another time, not today. So thanks very much for watching. See you on number 5. Bye bye now.
I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.